Welcome to Superchat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We're going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The first channel that we're looking at today is called Prepper for Life. This was Kitty Mom Adventures many months ago, but they've actually done a restart and a reset to their channel, and they have shown incredible generosity over the last long while. Knowing this creator, they have a loyal and dedicated following surrounding them already. As they grow their channel to the first 68 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them maybe even up and over the 70 they'll be thinking about today, and get them a little bit closer to that first 100. On this channel, you'll find a lot of these wake up to scripture videos, and then a lot of shorts as well. As they begin their new channel and get their footing, they're bringing us a lot of variety and content. So I hope everybody will enjoy connecting to them and finding that kind of support coming back from them that we see them giving to other creators already. Thank you, everybody, for coming in so early. I see that Corinne's Life has walked in. They happen to be a moderator and a member. Of course, scratchppa is on the pole position of the Wheel of Doom, but then as well, Michael's Adventures, who is a dear friend and beloved and dedicated moderator, is not able to be with us today, but every day that he can't be, he always makes sure that I remember to let everybody know that he's thinking about us all, and he's just doing a little bit of extra work over the last couple of weekends, but he should be back with us tomorrow, at least for a little while. So, Four Corners Custom Products, Mobile, Alabama, in their natural fashion, have dropped a super chat on us already before we even started. And so thank you very much for that extra support. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, we'll make their channel the next one that we look at before I start spinning the wheel. I've got a few channels on the wheel already. Towels, Art, and Game, of course, is always very early. Call Me Ender came in. Brown and Beachy. Solo Traveler is a member. Super Twins Bella and Gabby. Also, and we always put the members onto the wheel right away. The Zam Fam is one of our brand newest members, so we're going to put them onto the wheel right away as well. We always put the members on as soon as I see them in the chat. So, hopefully I'm not missing anybody, but as long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. If you haven't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Binary Code is in the house. Sorry, I know you were live earlier and I wasn't able to catch it. I was just doing the last couple of things before setting up for Tuber Chat, but it's good to have you here. Easy Relaxation Soothe, good to have you in the house. Facing Reality and Fanatic Guide are always at the head of the list when it comes to engagement in conversation here in the chat, for which I'm very grateful. They are both unbelievably loyal, dedicated supporters and friends. Jan Hines, it's good to have you back again. She's here just about every day lately. Jeremy D-Day's been with Tuber Chat from the very beginning. I've been connected to that creator for probably well over 2 years now. That's JD Knight 7 with a second channel. Our New Land, it's good to see you in the house. Palettes, Posts, Perfumes, and Panning was our feature channel from yesterday. Lele Scratcher Lottery is here. Good to see you in the house. Raquel Namolo, good to see you back. Simple Things Outreach Media, it's good to have you in the chat. Spiky, good to see you back again today. TCG fam, it's always good to see you. I was lucky to catch them last week or the week before on a couple of different live streams. The Life of Sweet Angel Christina, it's good to see you here. The Mountain Martins, I think, are here for the first time, along with Where Baking and Crafting Meet by Thalicia. I hope I'm pronouncing that right for you. Hopefully you're both feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Annabis Black, thank you for coming in early. Thank you for those thumbs up. I do appreciate that as well. And hopefully I'm not missing anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to, as long as everybody's still active. We should get around to everybody. Arsenic Element just came in. Barb's Country Home, it's always good to see you here. Mr. Fulton Mraz had some exciting news this weekend. It's good to have you back in the chat as well. And Writing with Emotion New Soul is here. That's actually our talented singer and songwriter friend Emotion, who is here both as a moderator and a gold member. So we will see their link drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. So again, we're looking at Prepper for Life with 68 subscribers. This creator has reset and restarted their channel recently, but this is our dear friend Kitty Mom Adventures. I did a live stream with her once that lasted about 4 hours and featured another couple of creators, including Froggy Went to Knitting, Be Yourself with Jane, and our dear friend Mr. Naz, who is credited with naming our Wheel of Doom. Fanatic Guide wants to rename the wheel to the Wheel of Unknowing. We've got a lot of nicknames for the wheel. And Dine with Sonia, good to see you in the house. I did add you to the featured channels on the front page, of course, as promised. Rock Chick Beauty, good to see you in the house. She's a longtime friend of Superchat. VR Josie originally comes to us from Instagram. It's good to have you back in the chat as well. If I've missed anything in the chat that anybody's meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Superchat Connect and Grow. I will keep my eyes open, and that will hopefully help me see it a little bit easier, and we will catch it the next time around. Pardon me. And Rock Chick Beauty just dropped a super chat on us. She's done that many times before. Thank you so much for that. We're going to make your channel the next one that we look at before I start spinning the wheel, but first is going to come up Four Corners Custom Products, Mobile, Alabama. They did the same thing and dropped a super chat on us. Actually, before we even started, and I do appreciate that extra support. So Four Corners Custom Products Mobile Alabama is a creator that came into the TuberChat family just a couple of months ago and was right away out supporting other creators like crazy. So when I'm bouncing in between premieres and live streams from other creators myself, I run into Four Corners Custom Products Mobile Alabama regularly, and they are showing generosity in about every way that you can on YouTube. What we find on their channel is a behind-the-scenes look at the creation of a lot of different types of merchandise, whether it's hats or t-shirts or novelty items. They've got a lot of stuff to offer. They're doing some work for some other creators, and they have this available for a lot of other small YouTubers and small businesses and things like this. And it's really cool to have a channel that we can first of all learn from, but secondly use as a resource when it comes to this kind of material that we might be able to use as another stream of income to monetize our channels and businesses. TWTTV, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Mrs. VSNCO9 is here. And forgive me, I know you were live earlier. I wasn't able to catch it. But Mrs. VSNCO9 goes live regularly. Thrill Seeks dropped a super chat on us. Thank you for that. I really do appreciate that extra support. You're going to be up right after Rock Chick Beauty. Gail Southern Living, good to see you here. And then, Fanatic Guide, yes, don't technically want to rename it, but it is a fun nickname. Fanatic Guide premieres almost every day, different gameplay videos. There's a lot more to that channel than gaming, but this is what I mean when I talk about these creators that are engaging conversation in the chat. Whenever you do that, you're really doing a service for the host because you're sending engagement signals into the algorithm, and that can help in the coming days, weeks, and possibly even beyond. So now we're going to look at Rock Chick Beauty. So thank you one more time, Four Corners Custom Products, Mobile, Alabama, and Rock Chick Beauty, along with Thrill Seeks for your super chats. I really do appreciate that extra support to get us going today. What we see on Rock Chick Beauty is pure variety. Sometimes she's going to do unboxing videos. Sometimes she'll do a haul. A lot of random content on this channel, but she also does some live streaming. So I'm hoping to catch her soon. I haven't caught her since she did a reset and restart to her channel, but she's already got 670 7 subscribers. So climbing along nicely, and hopefully that will continue. I'm sure it will. You can see the work that she puts into her thumbnails and things like that. She often dresses up her channel whenever the seasons change or when we have a holiday coming up, and it's great to see that as well. Mortgage with Me, good to see you in the house. Carpenter Self-Reliance, good to have you here. Thank you for coming in. And Corinne's Life just dropped a super chat on us as well. We will look at Corinne's Life right after Thrill Seeks. She is a dear friend who's also here as a moderator and a member. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. The next channel that we're going to look at is Thrill Seeks. And I'm just going to take your latest video, not the live stream, but your video, Rock Chick Beauty. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. I just want to see what else you're doing here. And then Thrill Seeks will come up right now. These are both longtime friends of Tuber Chat. And thank you, Annabus Black, for the positivity in the chat. The How-To Lady is here. She is a powerhouse of energy, positivity, and motivation. Thrill Seeks is here with 1,230 subscribers or so right now. You can see that they've got a lot of featured channels front and center on their front page. This is what I was talking about with Dine with Sonia, and Tuber Chat now has a long list of creators on our featured channels list. What this does when you feature channels on your front page this way is says to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they're saying to their audience in the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audience and the YouTube algorithm when your channel is featured on so many other creators' front pages. I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it because it's a great way to trade favors with another creator and get a friendship started. Lineca's Corner, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Thrill Seeks on their channel brings us a bit of variety, but primarily what you'll find here is theme park and roller coaster footage. And it's really cool because with the last couple of years, a lot of us haven't been able to get out to some of these places. It's nice that we have this channel. We can look at this footage through David's eyes. Thrill Seeks shows generosity in every way that you can on YouTube. They're fully monetized now as of just over a week ago. So they have Super Chats available. Memberships will be coming. And they do a little bit of extra variety there. You'll see some shorts videos. Occasionally you'll get an unboxing or a product review. And then as well, they do a series of live streams where they allow people to connect the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. Past Life Explorer, good to see you in the house. That's a very long time friend of Tuber Chat. And Spiky, it's good to have you back in the house as well. Forgive me if I've missed anybody. Artfully Blind with Diana is here and happens to be a member. So I'll get them on the wheel right away. We always add the members onto the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat. Coach Sherry is in the house. Another member. Longtime member, as a matter of fact. As you can see, what I've done is with the membership emojis or badges or whatever you want to call those, I've matched the colors that YouTube gives you as a default on the badges that they provide so that you get an idea of how long somebody's been a member just by the color changes in the badges, which is kind of cool. Intro to Mel's Entertainment, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. And like I said, as long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And then the Zam fan, thank you very much for asking. I'm always good. Hopefully you are too. Hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. For anybody that is fairly new to Tuber Chat, or if today is your first day, just please have a look at our updated video description because it always has our instructions, and it's very important that we follow the full procedure while connecting with other creators, including watching videos that are at least 3 minutes long, preferably more than one, leaving a comment of 3 or 4 sentences. These are the most important 2 things, as well as giving a thumbs up, turning the notification bell on for all creators, and then subscribing, of course. so that YouTube doesn't play games with our numbers. And then AdSense, after the first payout, does it reset to 0? So Thrill Seeks is asking a question about monetization. When your channel is monetized and when you're thinking about AdSense money or super chats and memberships and the other ways that YouTube allows us to monetize, what happens is they give you a accounting of how much you are owed every month on or about the 11th or 12th. They tell you exactly how much money you have made from the month before, and then you receive that money in a payment somewhere around the 20th of the month, just over a week later. So what happens is they pay you out for the month. It's not a 28 days or anything like that. It's literally for the month. So whatever you've made from December, from the 1st to the 31st, you will be paid. You'll find out what you're making around the 11th or 12th of January, and then be paid that out somewhere around the 20th of January. Whatever you make starting January the 1st will be paid out in February, if that makes sense. So hopefully I'm describing that accurately, but it gives you an idea. You never actually lose any of the money if you have accumulated anything at all. They do have a threshold in most countries. It works out to about $100 American. If you don't quite get there, what happens is they just hold the money and they give it to you the next time that you actually accumulate over $100, if that makes sense. Hopefully everybody's doing okay in the chat. TJ2000, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Minton Livy, good to see you here. Thank you for coming back in. It does take time. The Mountain Martins have just been at it for a month right now. It does take some time, but once you get there, you get there. So the idea is we only have to do it once, but on the other side of the fence, you might think you only get to do it once. So I hope everybody enjoys the journey, even though there are frustrations that come along. Hopefully more than anything else, it's fun, especially with the relationships that are made. That's really what we're here for in Tuber Chat. And you'll find a lot of support from people who will become friends to you and really take an interest in your success in your channel and push you along. That's what we're here for, to push each other, and then everybody can enjoy all the benefits that YouTube has to offer. So we're looking at Corinne's life right now. Nishiname, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. And Corinne's life shows generosity in every way that you can on YouTube. She is a dear friend and has been a moderator and a member for quite some time here. Fully monetized, of course, including super chats and memberships being available on their channel. On Friday night, they actually celebrated 1 year of having been monetized, which is really cool. And I'm happy to see creators continue to celebrate these milestones even after monetization. You know, I hope that the 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time is just the first step for everybody here. When you think about what's possible for your YouTube journey, I believe that any channel that wants to can have at least 10,000 subscribers, and 100,000 only becomes questionable because that can take years, and we don't know what the world or YouTube or anything else is going to look like 3 years from now. But I think that anybody that really wants it can absolutely have it. So hopefully, other than that, everybody, like I said, is doing okay here in the chat. Looks like we're up to speed today. And then Corinne's life has 1,360 subscribers right now. Butterfly Queen, good to see you coming in. Thanks for coming into the chat again. And Corinne's life gives us pure variety. It's literally a almost log or vlog, if you want to put it that way, of Corinne's life. Now she gives us a great look at the creator behind the channel, as well as a behind-the-scenes look at her small business that she runs, which is not going to be small for very long, as a matter of fact. So what she offers is different types of merchandise and novelty items that can be customized and printed, things like t-shirts, hats, mugs, Christmas ornaments, all kinds of different stuff, vinyl stickers, even for vehicles and things like this. So Corinne's Life will show you not only how that stuff is produced, but as well has it available for all small YouTubers and small businesses, and big YouTubers and big businesses, if you want to put it that way. So it's great to have a channel that can teach us so much, but not to mention is hosted by such a generous creator. And then along with this, like I said, she brings us a lot of variety. I haven't seen the shorts videos, but she does a lot of long form content as well. You can see a ton of different variety here, a bit of makeup stuff or beauty products, and then as well a lot of random live streams, and she will hop on with other creators in live streams as well, and I'm always happy to see creators collaborating with each other in that way. It's a great way to expand your audience. So Corinne's Life, like I said, happens to be a dear friend and is here both as a moderator and a member. So Thrill Seeks just dropped another super chat on us. Thank you for that. By the way, Corinne's Life has sniped the stream boss position. So what that means is if you see the little video game life meter right under my camera there, Corinne's Life will get a little bit of extra exposure there because she was the last one to knock the life out of the last stream boss. So as well, Bose Pixel, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I think we had another channel come in, and I don't mean to miss anybody. TWTTV, I hope I welcomed you. And as long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Mo is an incredible supporter. They always share for us on Twitter. I always appreciate that extra exposure, and anybody who tweets or retweets for Tuber Chat gets automatically added into our Twitter list. The idea there is you have over 100 people who are active in the Tuber Chat family, active on Twitter, and willing to share. So you might be able to trade some favors over there and find some outside traffic coming into your videos from Twitter, which is always a good thing. Carolyn Dews is the wife in real life of Thrill Seek, so he just dropped a super chat so that we could look at her channel. And then thank you so much, the how-to lady. I wish I had better advice when it comes to shorts. So as long as there's something that accents the other content on your channel, you'll really benefit. Shorts that have a little bit of a winning the lottery aspect to them, where occasionally we see creators, often actually, where YouTube will really push shorts out. You can get a ton of views, a lot of subscribers. The watch hours don't count for monetization, but that's just a small price to pay considering the other benefits. Where they really win is where the shorts that you're doing accent the other content on your channel, because when people are watching shorts, it's almost like TikTok or Instagram Reels. They're really just there for that content. But if what you're doing with your shorts matches what you're doing with the rest of your channel in some way, you have a great opportunity for those new subscribers to watch your long form content as well. Mama J, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Mr. Bones, always good to have you in the chat. Thank you. Bose Pixel. So what did you miss here? It would take me a month to tell you. But we're having a good time, and things have been unbelievably busy over the holidays. Nurse Leslie, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. And Carolyn Dews, like I said, is the wife of Thrill Seek. She's bringing us pure variety on her channel. Now, I'm behind with you, so I'm going to take your latest video and just add this into my catch-up list. That will allow me to get caught up with your channel a little bit, make sure I don't fall too far behind. So thank you, Thrill Seeks, for another super chat. I really do appreciate that. It's time for us to spin the wheel. We'll get our first channel up here. I'm going to need a quick second. I'm going to be right back, and I forgot to take Corinne's Life off the wheel, so we will pull that off, and I will spin. We'll find out who's going to come up next. And it's going to be Mrs. VSNC09, so I'm going to take just a moment here. I'll be right back, and then we'll look at this channel. All right, Mrs. VSNC09. She was actually live just before Tuber Chat, actually, and I wasn't able to catch it. I was just running some errands, and by the time I was ready to set up, it had been too late. But she's streaming all the time. A lot of content on this channel. This is again the featured channels collaboration that I talk about all the time. Of course, she's included in our featured channels as well. I'm always happy to see that because it's a great way to trade favors with other creators. So Mrs. VSNC09 is fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them when you get there, including super chats and memberships. They've got over 1,600 subscribers right now. Hopefully we'll start moving them towards 1,700. phyllisbrown just came in. They happen to be a member, so I'll add them onto the wheel right away, as we do with all members. And Mrs. VSNC09 had originally started with a lot, or at least what I saw first, was a lot of royal family coverage, which is interesting. It's the only channel in the Tuber Chat family that focuses on that content. So she definitely wins by having anybody that's interested in that content going right to that channel for that stuff. But as well, she does a lot of live streaming and mixes up the videos and live streams as well as some shorts, as we see, and has started expanding into a lot of variety on this channel, which is really cool. So I hope everybody will support Mrs. VSNC09. This is a creator who again came into the Tuber Chat family just a few months ago and was right away just blazing with generosity and supporting other creators. She's one of these creators who I've lately been describing as seeming to be everywhere all the time. And we're lucky we've got a lot of creators now that I describe that way in the Tuber Chat family. But Mrs. VSNC09 is definitely somebody who's incredibly supportive. D. Bailey Speaks is Phyllis Brown's son. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Purple Tube is here again. On deck, like I have been saying for the last couple of days, to be interviewed by Clay Meir. I'm always happy to see creators collaborating in that way. Brown Girl Bella is in the house. And it's always good to see you here. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up and see who's coming up next. Emotion will be the next channel that we look at. So we visited them yesterday for a premiere with a new music production. This is a talented singer and songwriter. Rambling with the Brums, good to see you here as well. They happen to be a member, so I'll put them on the wheel right away. When I look for emotion, I look for Emotion New Soul. So I'll copy this into the chat. You will see their link drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so because they happen to be a gold member, but that might help you catch them. When we find a channel with such a popular name like this, we're really doing a great service for them when we search, find, and click on their name, because our the course of several months, as hundreds of creators do that, they will rise up the search results, and YouTube will do a better job of predicting when we're looking for this particular emotion. But this is an official music channel with a talented singer and songwriter behind it. They've got another premiere set up for next week. And they're fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them, including super chats, and some revamped memberships as well that they talk about on their channel. What you'll find here is their original music, and sometimes in the form of music videos, sometimes in the form of compilations, whether it's premieres or live streams. Super Twins Bella and Gabby, thank you so much for sending that highlighted milestone message through the chat. They've been a member for quite some time, as a matter of fact. And those messages are sent through the chat. They look like super chats, but every member gets one of those for free on every channel in which you are a member if the host has those enabled. So I really like them. It's a great way to get a quick message across and get some extra exposure there. So Emotion brings us a bit of variety on their channel. They've started experimenting with some reaction videos where they're having some incredible success. You can see 12,000 views here, 9,000 here, 9,000 here. They're really doing well with these, and it's because they've put a lot of consideration and thought into the formula in which to get them moving. Simply Quana, good to see you in the house again. Thank you for coming back in. And Writing with Emotion New Soul is the second channel from this talented singer and songwriter, where they give us a behind-the-scenes look at their writing process used in the creation of their original work. So they've done a few reaction videos over here as well. But we get a great look at the creator behind both of these channels. So I hope everybody will connect with them on both channels. And oh, It's Me Jen. Yeah, It's Me Jen has been a friend for a long, long time. And somebody who was, yeah, with Superchat from the beginning, but even connected to me even longer before that. More so connected to me, my personal channel, than Superchat. But yeah, It's Me Jen is a great creator. And Towels Art and Game is here right now with 200 subscribers exactly. Abina Dimple, I hope I'm pronouncing that right for you. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Alamatu Sadia Vlogs, good to see you here. Towels Art and Game is another creator who came into the Superchat family just a few months ago and is just an unbelievable supporter. They are literally a shining jewel in the Superchat family when it comes to support for other creators. They share for other creators on Twitter all the time. They share on Facebook all the time. They're constantly putting out Instagram posts for other people. They are unbelievably generous when it comes to the idea of supporting other creators. And they do a great job of streaming themselves. They've been doing a lot of video game live streaming lately, as well as art sprinkled through in the variety on this channel. But they're able to keep up with the gameplay, keep up with the chat, and they always allow and encourage everybody to connect with each other in a similar way to what we do here in Superchat. They've got the featured channels, collaborations happening there, and you can see how frequently they're posting almost every day. They're experimenting with shorts as well. If you follow them on the other social networks, you'll see a lot more of their content as well, which is really, really cool. But Towels Art and Game is here with us, I think, every single live stream, as a matter of fact, since finding us. And for that, I'm very grateful. So, Super Twins Bella and Gabby is coming up. They happen to be a member as well. Now, Towels Art and Game happens to be a gold member, so their link will be dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. As well, if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. We're looking at Super Twins Bella and Gabby right now. These are incredibly supportive creators. Now, it's a dynamic couple of creators, as you can imagine. I don't want to fall behind with you, so I'm going to take your latest video added into my catch-up list so I can stay caught up with you. They have over 2,200 subscribers and close to 2,300 now. They're halfway, so I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. You can see that they're doing some incredible work on their channel, both with their thumbnails and with their banner. It comes out in the fun and energy in these creators in their videos. One of their most heartwarming videos is this Christmas wish list video that I watched that has them, you know, kind of wishing everybody Merry Christmas and things like that. And it's fun to see younger people or younger creators with so much energy and so much innocence, just spreading positivity out there. And I hope everybody will check that video out. It's great just for some positivity if you need a pick-me-up in the day. But they're doing some great work over there, obviously getting a little bit of help with their channel, but they are moving along very nicely and very rapidly. They've been generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters for quite some time. So let's spin the wheel and we will get another channel up and see what's happening. Looks like it's going to be Rambling with the Brums, who did a 500 subscriber shout out type of live stream recognition stream last night. This is a creator who's also out supporting others. We ended up in a conversation about stocks and crypto and NFTs and all that good stuff when we were visiting the Stock Explorer yesterday. Rambling with the Brums is building up quite a reputation as both a supporter and a moderator on a lot of different channels. You've already done an extra stream and another stream and a video since last night, which is unbelievable. They're posting frequently. Rambling with the Brums is also personally responsible for us gaining a handful of new friends here as well, because when you're there, they will introduce everybody to each other and allow and encourage everybody to connect in a similar way to what we do here in Superchat. They're constantly looking for creators to help in pushing new milestones like the first 100 and things like that. So I hope you'll get over there with Rambling with the Brums. They come to us through what I like to call the homesteading community. And there's a lot more to a lot of the channels in the community that I'm talking about than just, homesteading the way that we would describe it. But it's interesting because we get a lot of education out of these channels when we think about being self-sufficient and a lot of the things that people are doing for themselves. A lot of do-it-yourself videos come from these creators and things like that. And Rambling with the Brums is positioned themselves as definitely an influencer in that community. So I hope you'll connect with them and see what kind of support they're giving. They've got 580 subscribers right now, so they've had that shiny community tab for a little while, and we're looking forward to pushing them a little bit closer towards 600. So let's spin the wheel. Our featured channel for today is Prepper for Life. I hope everybody will check them out. Yesterday's featured channel was Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning. Late for work. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And Brown and Beachy Solo Traveler is here. This is a fairly new member to TuberChat, but a fairly new entrant into the TuberChat family as well. So I'm still getting to know their content, but as a solo traveler, they're taking us around and showing us all kind of different footage from many different places. You can see some of these like hotel reviews and things like that. Here's a Miami hotel. Here's a Turks and Caicos hotel. They've got some other content all along their travels, which is really cool. I know people are attracted to travel channels because of, either the thumbnails or the banners or a lot of the different things we see from these creators. And I'm looking forward to getting to know this creator better, and hopefully you will too. With 308 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer to the 400 that they're thinking about. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I'm hoping that you will. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Forever the Lewises, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in, and hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators that will come through the chat today. Hopefully you won't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to at all, and if you follow the instructions in our video description, take your time and meet people one by one, you'll find lots of friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Boondocking with Boomer, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. A fellow Canadian is in the house, an RV channel. And a 145-pound Great Dane. Interesting. That is quite a large animal to have as a furry friend to your family. So we'll be looking forward to that. Dooley's, Dooley's Michigan Homestead. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. For anybody that is brand new to TuberChat, I hope you will read our video description just to get an idea of how things work here. B9 Nizzle, Stocks, Crypto, Land, Investment, best sports and fun. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming to visit. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. And like I keep saying, we have a lot of dynamic creators that will come through the chat today. And please don't be shy. Everybody's here to connect. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. So I'm going to spin the wheel, and we're just going to see who's going to come up next. It's getting close to the time I'm going to start adding names from our chat list. Phyllisbrown is here right now. They happen to be a member, and most of the channels that are on the wheel right now happen to be members because we add them to our wheel as soon as I see them in the chat every day. So Phyllisbrown is coming up. This is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They actually sent their son over here with us too. D. Bailey Speaks. So for anybody that is brand new here in Superchat, or if you've only been here once or twice, I just want to describe exactly how we connect with each other, because it's more important than ever that we're doing as much as we possibly can for each other while we're connecting. YouTube is constantly playing games with all of our numbers. They take our likes, they take our views, they take our subscribers. Even some of our thumbs down disappear after a couple of days, if you've noticed. And we got to do everything we can to prevent losses in subscribers. And that's simply done by following the procedure that we talk about here for connecting with other creators. So my advice is always to start a conversation with somebody in the chat. Make sure they're paying attention and you've got a conversation going, because for everybody that's doing what they're supposed to, lots of people are on a phone and they're leaving and coming back constantly. It's easy to miss messages. So what we do is start a conversation, let somebody know that you want to connect. Once you've got their attention, head to their channel, watch a full video of at least 3 minutes long. Better if it's 4, 5, 6, or 7 minutes. Very important that we watch that video from beginning to end. Leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. You don't want to say nice vid or new friend here or fam from Tuberchat or any of that stuff, because if you say something that hundreds of other people might be saying, your comment could get held for review and you will almost certainly lose that connection. However, if you leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of the video of at least 3 or 4 sentences, then you should be good. Give a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the notification bell on for all creators as you see me do, and then your connection should stick. Come back, let them know that you've done that in the chat. They will turn around and do the same thing for you. So anything over 3 minutes is okay for Phyllisbrown. If you wanted to, this Thank You Sweet Brownies video is perfect at 3 minutes and 20 seconds. What you'll notice is every channel that I put on the screen that has been on Tuberchat's screen before will be subscribed. And that's because when I'm out, I follow the exact procedure that I was just talking about. But those instructions are always in our video description. And of course, I'd love to encourage everybody to do more than I suggest here, right? I'm always talking about the minimums. Better if we go a little bit farther. I learn from creators of all sizes every single day, and I'm always happy to hear creators reach out to me for the different things that they notice, especially when it comes to connecting. And yeah, that happens, the Zam fam. One of the things that you also have to be wary of, there are lots of growth streams out there. There are hundreds, if not thousands. There are thousands of creators that will allow people to connect in a similar way to what we do. What I find personally is that the channels that are experiencing the heaviest losses are the ones who are most aggressively trying to grow. So there's nothing wrong with jumping from grow stream to grow stream to grow stream if that's what you want to do. And I have a lot of friends that are running some of these grow streams. Every single one is a little bit different, as you can see. But it's more important, like I said, than ever before that we follow the full procedure. I know there's a lot of different information out there, but when you think about it, if you watch here in Tuberchat, every channel I put up is subscribed because I follow the procedure every single time to a T, and most of you know that because I've been to your channel and I've connected with you in exactly the same way that we see here. So Phyllisbrown is an incredibly generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They happen to be bringing us pure variety. We don't have a sub count on this channel right now, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards their next milestone, whatever that may be. So Jerry's Passion. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Zam Fam is coming up next. And one of the things, so I should probably describe how the Wheel of Doom works here. The wheel was named by a friend of ours from quite some time ago, Mr. Naz. And let me get the Zam Fam up here. They are fairly new to Tuber Chat, but they're one of our newest members as well. So I hope everybody will connect with them. 598 subscribers. So I'm hoping that we can get them up and over the 600 that they're thinking about. I'm just going to take your latest video as well, add this into my catch-up list. I'm still getting to know this channel and its creator, but I'm going to use that video to catch up a little bit. So I'm just going to show you something here. Mamajay seems to have just become a member, so thank you for that. What I'm going to do is add your channel to the wheel right now, because every member gets added to the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat every time you're here. Oh, thank you, the Zam Fam. Thank you for those kind words. I'm sure you'll meet lots of quality friends here. Mama J, I've added you to the wheel. So I just want to show you something. When we talk about how the wheel works, for anybody that's brand new to Tuber Chat, or if you haven't been here many times yet, this is Botissimo. And there's a lot to this robot. I use 4. I use Stream Elements, Stream Labs, Nightbot, and Botissimo. This is a paid one. I have an affiliate link in the description of every video, of course. I've been using this for a very long time. What Botissimo does is a great job of, first of all, welcoming new subscribers into the chat, as we've seen today, but it also in the background keeps great statistics, not just for how long you're here, but also how interactive you've been in the chat, how much you're interacting with other creators. Comes up with this arbitrary calculation. So it's not just about how long you're here. So if you're in the chat and every 15 minutes or so you're just saying hi or putting a couple emojis or saying the same sentences over and over and over again, it won't jump you up that list. The list is always in order of how much interaction each creator has with each other, if that makes sense. So it's a great system. I love it because it allows me an opportunity to have some kind of justice in the way that I pick channels to go onto the wheel. But I just want you to keep that in mind when we just say hello, hello, or put our channel name over and over and over again. That really won't help you meet new friends here. The idea behind Tuber Chat is that we give much more than we expect to receive, knowing that eventually it all comes back and probably much more than we wanted in the first place. So all the things you wish that creators would do for you, my suggestion is to go out and do those first. If you wish creators would leave, 3 comments on your videos, go leave 10. If you want 3 people to watch your videos, go watch 10, and that kind of thing. And eventually there'll be a day you'll be supported so much because of your generosity you won't be able to keep up anyway. And that's what I wish for everybody. It is Fanatic Guide, yes, absolutely. That's kind of what I'm getting at. You notice that a lot of the speeches I give, I dance. One of the things you don't want to do is call people out when they're on your stream, whether or not it's something that is wrong or just something that you don't happen to want or something like that, because you can unintentionally really upset people. And I've had that a couple of times. I don't mean to have done that, but as long as you're always diplomatic in the way that you describe everything and keep the playing field level with everybody, you should be fine. A couple of times where I have either snapped or called out a creator, we ended up with thumbs down for weeks on end, and all that jazz. Usually ends after a couple weeks. ZamFam can be found by just making sure you're spelling all one word. There's no spaces there. So the ZamFam. Now, when we search, find, and click on a creator, we're really doing a great service for them, because over time they will rise up the search results, and YouTube will do a better job of predicting when we're searching for them. So, and thank you, Mr. Bones. So, the ZamFam has 598 subscribers. We'd love to push them up and over the 600. Like I said, I'm still getting to know this creator, as they're fairly new to TuberChat, one of our brand newest members. But hopefully you'll enjoy what looks like the pure variety on this channel that I see so far as well. So next we're going to look at Scratch and PPA. And this is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube. They are here as a beloved and dedicated moderator. I don't think they've ever missed a stream since before even becoming a moderator, as a matter of fact. Scratch and PPA is so unbelievably supportive. He is literally responsible for me either coining the phrase or starting to talk about it so often when I say that this creator seems to be everywhere all the time. And the reason why I put so much focus on this is you will see very soon, if you can make it to one of his premieres, a rush and flood of overwhelming support that results in the most fast-paced, high-energy chat that you've probably seen on YouTube. It is explosive. And that's because Scratch and PPA supports so many other creators so much that they all come back at once during his 10 to 15 minute videos every Tuesday. They happen at 12:15 Eastern around the lunch hour, and it's really fun to be a part of. It is very, like I said, fast-paced and high energy. Now, I try never to miss a Scratch and PPA premiere. I literally have an alarm set on my phone for this particular creator for that reason. And they are a shining jewel in the TuberChat family, not to mention in our moderator squad. We don't have a lot of moderators here, as you can see, and Scratch and PPA is definitely, like I said, a shining jewel in the TuberChat family. So, what you find in these videos is an interactive series. There are a lot of generous creators in the lottery ticket scratching genre, and Scratch and PPA has been at this for well over a year now, and has put a lot of focus on other creators, giving you opportunity to meet over 50 loyal and dedicated supporters that have had impact on one of the most supportive creators that I've met. When I talk about an interactive series, what I mean is if you follow Scratch and PPA on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, which of course I do, you get the opportunity to vote on the content of next week's video, which is really, really cool. He does giveaways, and it really sets his series apart, makes it unique, and a lot of fun to be a part of. He also is a great example of how other social media channels like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and others can be used to draw in both interactivity and traffic to your videos. Not to mention, it's always great to start building these things up. I know it all takes time. I used to whine and complain about this, being a social media marketer for many, 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 many years, is that, first we had email, and then we had to update our website every day, and then we had to check our MySpace accounts, and then our Facebooks, and then our Instagrams, and now our Twitters, and our TikToks, and our Pinterests, and everything else, right? So it's a lot of work, but if you focus on the channels that you like or the networks that you like, you can really draw in some serious traffic and keep your audience, right? We never know what we're going to be doing 5 years from now, so it's great if you can utilize YouTube to start building up the other networks and use the other networks as a funnel to draw in people to YouTube, so you have a lot of eyeballs in your audience. Froggy went to knitting. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. That is a longtime friend of TuberChat, and actually, Froggy went to knitting, I believe, is responsible for introducing us to our featured channel for today, which is Prepper for Life. So I hope everybody will visit Prepper for Life if you haven't already. And Froggy went to knitting is definitely an influential channel in their circle, or in their own network of channels. So I hope everybody will connect with them. The ZamFam, I didn't take off the wheel. So I accidentally was going to put that channel up twice, but we'll get to the next channel and I can see that it's time for me to start adding names onto our wheel from our chat list. So I'm going to do that. You do not have to super chat or be a member to get added onto the wheel or the screen. I know that it takes a long time these days, especially ever since the holidays had started. There also is cold weather in climates like my own in different places around the world, and that causes a lot more eyeballs to be on YouTube and everything online. I hope everybody's taking advantage of that, but what it's done is made TuberChat explosively busy over the last few weeks. So I know it can take time. I really do appreciate everybody's patience. I will get to as many channels as I can within the next hour and a half. We've only been on for an hour so far, and we'll see what everybody's up to. Faye Blatcher is in the house. They happen to be a member, so I'll add them onto the wheel right away. And now we're looking at Artfully Blind with Diana. This creator has well over 3,000 subscribers, now with well over 3,100, actually. And I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 3,200 that they're thinking about. Soulstar Sketching, good to see you in the house. And they're fully monetized over here. Artfully Blind with Diana has memberships and super chats available. It is worth checking out both Happy Dance video number 1 and Happy Dance video 2.0, which is out now. Whenever you drop a super chat on Artfully Blind with Diana, you get what I find are one of the most entertaining videos, Happy Dance videos that I've seen. But there's a lot more to this channel than art. So Artfully Blind with Diana is an influencer in her own community, actually, and has a lot of loyal and dedicated supporters, other creators as well that come in. They often do panels together and things where they're showing us the art that they work with. But she also does game nights and other random live streams, and I hope you'll join her for that, because she's definitely a dynamic host and somebody who draws in the crowd and keeps the entertainment rolling whenever you're there. I try to catch her whenever I can, never as often as I'd like, but there you go. Yes, Mr. Bone says Diana is awesome. She absolutely is, and she will allow and encourage everybody to connect in the same way that we do here in TuberChat. So if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Other creators should reach out to you when you say that. And then everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually. I just recommend it for everybody. And if anybody needs me to talk about what on earth I mean about swapping playlists, I can do that. We're going to take a break right now for a few minutes. Wolf Haunts Paranormal is here, and I'm just adding them to the wheel. They happen to be a member. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. Time with Tiffy, good to see you here. If anybody has mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or mention TuberChat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it easier. I will keep my eyes open, hopefully catch it the next time around. I'm going to add a few names onto the wheel while we're on break in a moment, and we'll be back in a few minutes. I'm just going to spin. We'll see who's coming up next. And if you have not already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. So we'll take a break. We'll come back and we're going to look at Brown Girl Bella. And my goodness, we have had quite a bit of activity happen in the chat while we're on break there. So thank you for that. Late for Work dropped a super chat on us. So thank you for that. They're actually here for, I can't remember if you said in the chat it's actually your second time here. So forgive me for that. Last weekend we had a couple of very short streams. The internet cut us off. We seem to be good to go this week, but it caused us to miss a few people. But thank you for your super chat. For that reason, we're going to make that channel the next one that we look at after Brown Girl Bella, who's up here right now. Alucard came in, popping the popcorn is here. Madam Soul Food, it's good to see you in the house. And I know I'm missing another channel that came through. AG Born Jamaican is here. Forgive me if I've missed anybody. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And again, if you are willing to swap playlists with anybody here in the chat, just please mention I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Brown Girl Bella has been a dear friend for an extremely long time. This is one of the creators that I was introduced to when I was first introduced to the small YouTuber community. We only use those words because they're so popular on YouTube. But I'd already been on YouTube for about 2.5 years, and then was introduced to a few creators, including Brown Girl Bella, and was overwhelmed by the generosity in these people to not only help with, you know, my personal channel, but then when I said, hey, I'm going to build a growth stream where I'm going to do the same thing you guys do, and they said, we'll help you build it, you know, and started introducing more and more friends. And Brown Girl Bella is a very much loved and well-respected creator. She has an unbelievably loyal, dedicated following surrounding her channel. She mentions with her memberships, for instance, when you join, you can get Bellafied. And she's really built quite a great brand around her channel. She is posting almost every day. By the look of it, it seems more than anything else. She mixes up the live streams and videos. She brings us a lot of get ready with me type product reviews. She's always describing the different things that she's using. She has a lot of engaging discussion of different types. Today she's got Sunday Sips coming up, and we'll have to see. She's actually expecting to go on right now, but she will, if she's still on when we're done here in another hour and a half, we'll raid Brown Girl Bella. I think she's usually on for longer than an hour and a half, so we'll see. But she's been a dear friend, like I said, for a long, long time. She's got super chats and memberships available. 2,700 subscribers right now, almost 2,800. And Sunday Sips is a series that she's got where we're kind of chillaxing and having different discussions. She does a Thursday night Bella After Dark series as well, and then videos in between, which is really, really cool. Black Phoenix, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. So I hope that everybody will connect with Brown Girl Bella if you haven't already. And next we're going to look at Late for Work. She happens to be a member, Brown Girl Bella, as well, and has been for a long, long time. So Late for Work is brand new to Superchat. They're just here for the second time. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but I'll show you how we're going to connect in a quick second here. God Soldiers, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in, and hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. Happy Nwagi Remedies, good to see you back in the house again for what I believe is the second time. Charlene Heel is here. And I did add a few names onto our wheel from our chat list. So Facing Reality, Jan Hines, and the How To Lady have all been added to the wheel. And as we work the wheel down to 5 or 6 names, I'll add some more from our chat list again. So Late for Work. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take your 10-minute video here. I'm going to add this into my Watch Later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my Watch Later list. I'll watch your video in full. full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I will give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Thank you for your super chat again. Thank you for everybody spreading positivity through the chat. I really do appreciate a lot of the kind words. I know I don't notice every message or certainly respond to every message in the chat. If you do mean for me to see something specific, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll catch it the next time around, but as long as everybody's meeting each other in the chat, that's really what we're here for. Facing Reality is coming up right now. She is an unbelievable force of energy, positivity, and motivation. And Bose Pixel, thank you for your kind words, though. I did notice that. So Facing Reality will tell you on her channel that she spreads positive messages in a fun way. And what you'll find is that she does that not only on her channel, but everywhere that she goes as well, including here in Tuber Chat. For those of you who've been conversating with her, you'll notice that she's always at the head of the list when it comes to engagement here in Tuber Chat. I haven't quite got through my catch-up list yet. I'm catching up there, but I've got a video from Facing Reality in there so that I don't fall too far behind. And Chartomi Devile, thank you for coming back in. I wanted to make sure I pronounced that properly again. Good to see you back in the house. Facing Reality right now has 816 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 900 that they're thinking about. And what I keep talking about with this creator is, first of all, they're bringing us a lot of variety on their channel where they're always spreading positivity and motivation. But when they are out visiting other creators, Facing Reality seems to be another one of these people who is everywhere all the time, supporting so many other creators and other premieres and live streams, and always engaging conversation, which is an incredible service to any host of any premiere or live stream, because you're sending engagement signals into the algorithm that show YouTube how engaging that creator's content is. So you're really helping them out. I appreciate it greatly. I'm sure everybody else will. So I hope you'll connect with Facing Reality so you'll get that kind of support coming back to you as well. Like I said, she's always at the head of our list when it comes to engagement. And let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Now, since we're in the second half of the live stream, I'm going to start moving a little bit faster through channels. We get faster as the stream goes on so that we can get as many creators on as possible. We should be here for another almost hour and a half. And we're going to look at Call Me Ender right now. This creator brings us a lot of Dead by Daylight gameplay videos, but they also do random live streams as well, which is really cool. They recently put a poll out on their channel asking their viewers what they want to see from this creator, if they want more Dead by Daylight or if they'd like to see some more content. So I'm curious to see what kind of variety will start to emerge from this creator. But Call Me Ender is another incredibly engaging creator as well. So they're always bringing fun into our chat here in Tuber Chat when they can be here. They're juggling school and YouTube, which is cool. And I appreciate every moment everybody can spend here. So my wish is just for everybody to be able to maximize their time. Call Me Ender definitely does that. They've been unbelievably supportive. They support on all of my channels, and they are always engaging conversation and motivating and inspiring others with positivity in the chat as well, for which I'm grateful. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. We'd love to push Call Me Ender up towards the 600 subscribers that they're thinking about. They've had their shiny new community tab for a little while now, and we'd love to see this creator move a little bit farther. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Calm Natural 247. Good to see you in the house. Thanks for coming in. And Time with Tiffy, you're absolutely right. We have a lot of great channels in the chat. One of the things I like about putting channels on the screen the way that we do is that over time I get to know your channel better. Hopefully eventually I get to know the creators behind the channels a bit. and then I could do a better job of promoting you every time you're here. So Jan Hines is somebody who's actually been with TuberChat for quite some time. They've been making regular appearances lately, and I'm still getting to know the content on this channel, but she's doing more variety than anything else. And I think I just added one of your videos into my catch-up list. Have I not got to it yet, or am I mistaken? I'm going to take this latest video just to make sure I don't fall too far behind with your channel, and hopefully everybody will enjoy supporting Jan Hines. We don't have a sub count on this channel right now, but that's okay. We just want to push each other towards our next milestones. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers, 10, 50, 100, 1,000, or even more. So we just want to push each other along as much as we can. More than anything else, while I look through the content here on Jan Hines' channel, we can see that there is quite a bit of variety, and wow, it's like pure variety. It's really cool, but you can see she's putting a lot of work into her thumbnails as well, which is great, great, great stuff. It's a shame to spend, you know, hours working on a video and then not put the extra work into the thumbnails and titles and things that you need. Bose Pixel, thank you so much for your super chat. We're going to look at that channel in another minute. For that reason, I really do appreciate that extra support. 345 Barry, good to see you here. And 6 Acres Farm and Rescue, good to have you in the chat. I hope I haven't missed anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More snuck in here at some point. He happens to be a moderator and a member. Party, yes, Mr. Bones, seems to be. So thank you, everybody, for hanging out. We're doing great with thumbs up. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. We're already at 87. Love Ice TV, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. And there is a lot of variety here. Yes, Alucard. So that's one thing to think about, right? TuberChat is a big mix of different channels, different genres, different themes. And for that, we're grateful. So we're here to support each other as creators, regardless of our niche or theme. But what you'll find is as you bring new friends into your channel for the purpose of supporting you as a creator, you will eventually make fans of those creators, fans of your content, as well as fans of your genre and your theme. For instance, before TuberChat had started, I didn't realize how big lottery ticket scratching is as a genre on YouTube. There are an incredible number of extremely generous creators in that community as well. But because of creators like Scratch and Pete and others that have come in from that genre, now we have a better idea. And I enjoy the content that I watch, both from those channels as well as every other. So, you know, I follow thousands of creators, as you can imagine, between my channels, and 99% of those have less than 10,000 subscribers. Tiffany Wears T-Shirts will joke with me about how many makeup tutorials I watch, which, you know, obviously is not necessarily my thing, but because I'm following so many creators, I'm really interested in what they're producing, how they're talking, watching their channels grow, the progress that happens from the YouTube journey and things like that. So I hope you're enjoying it too. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. Oh, just got here. Okay. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More so many times has come in, and I don't know what it is about some of the channels that I'm closest to, right? When we talk about our moderator squad and, you know, my friends and things like that, I don't know why it is so many times Sam's been here and had to wait forever for me to add him onto the wheel. If anybody notices that mistake, then please don't be afraid to give me a nudge. I make as many mistakes as anybody else, and Scratch and Pete PA is the one who seems to always have to pick up everything that I miss. But I'm unbelievably grateful for that, and this is the other reason why, you know, it's so important to think about your moderators on your channel as people who you really trust, people who are not only going to be there on your channel supporting you, but truly have your back, both in your channel, in your live streams and premieres, but also out on the YouTube streets as well. So, Jan Hines is up here right now. Boast Pixel dropped a super chat on us. They've done that many times before. They're an unbelievably generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter and have been a friend to Tuber Chat for a very long time. Well over a year. Could be even approaching a year and a half. Could be even longer. Boast Pixel brings us a lot of fashion. And you can see consistency between the banner, the thumbnails, and the avatar. And just in the way that they have done this branding on their channel, whenever you see a video from this creator suggested, you instantly know that you've seen one before from this creator, and then for that reason will be drawn to likely watching one of their videos as opposed to anybody else. I'm just going to take one of your videos, add it into my catch-up list. I can see I'm behind with you, but I just want to catch up a little bit. Jake Hudson, thank you so much for sharing. I really do appreciate that. Thanks for coming in. Hopefully everybody's given a thumbs up on the way in. I really do appreciate those. They really do help. Hopefully I haven't missed too much in the chat. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And as long as everybody's meeting each other in the chat, we'll be okay. So Boast Pixel, we don't have a sub count on this channel right now, but that's okay. We just want to push each other towards our next milestones. Hopefully soon enough we'll get them to that 500 and see that community tab pop up. We wish that for all creators, of course, and are happy that now YouTube dropped the requirements so that every channel over 500 can get that community tab. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And like I said, we move a little bit faster through channels in the second half of the live stream. But thank you again, Boast Pixel, for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. mamajay is our brand newest member. They just became a member during this live stream. So we're going to see what's happening with their channel right now. And there's Prepper for Life. That's our featured channel for today. I hope everybody will connect with her if you haven't already. She's actually a longtime friend of Tuber Chat that recently did a reset and restart to their channel. So mamajay is brand new to Tuber Chat with over 2,100 subscribers already. I'm hoping we can give them a warm welcome and start pushing them towards the 2,200 that they'll be thinking about. And Alucard says, spin the wheel, make the deal. Yes, that's the first time we've heard that, but you're absolutely right. mamajay is brand new, so I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take one of your videos. I usually look for something around 10 minutes, but I'm going to take this 15-minute one here. It looks like you've got a monthly subscription box. I love those things. So I'm going to take your video, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you the thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then, of course, you're a member now. I appreciate that. Hopefully you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. As a member, that means that we are going to put your channel onto the wheel as soon as I see you in the chat anytime you're here. Thank you so much, B9 Nizzle. Stocks, crypto, land, invest, sports, and fun. I don't see NFTs in there, but I'm sure that's going to come soon enough after stocks and crypto. But I'm looking forward to seeing what you've got on your channel. So Wolf Haunts Paranormal is another fairly new member to Tuber Chat. We'll see what they got going on their channel. This is somebody who I'm still getting to know, but I've seen them collaborating with other creators. I can't for the life remember me who it was with, but I just saw a video yesterday here on Tuber Chat where I saw a thumbnail where you were going to collaborate. I can't remember for the life of me whether that's already happened or something that's in the works. But I'm still getting to know this channel and its creator. I'm just going to set my reminder for your next premiere that is coming up tonight, actually in about 4 hours from now. Now, I'm going to take one of your videos here and add this into my catch-up list. I just want to make sure I catch up with your channel a bit, get to know your content a bit better, make sure I don't fall too far behind. B9 Nizzle, we do have a couple of other creators that are here, particularly talking about stocks. Mortgage with Me might still be in the chat. They're talking about budgeting and saving money. Gail Southern Living was here. She's got a second channel called Coupon Gail where they talk about saving money as well. So we're starting to really see a growth in the financial channels that are coming into the Superchat family. There are a good handful now that are handling things in different ways, but we definitely have at least 2 channels that are specifically talking about stocks. Both of those creators also talk crypto and NFTs. So Wolf Haunts Paranormal is up right now. It's time for me to get some more names onto our wheel from our chat list, so I'll do that right now. Anything stocks, investing, and all that stuff is of particular interest to me personally, because I want to take in as much information as I possibly can when it comes to that. You know, most of us here in the Superchat family are thinking about monetizing our channels or our businesses around our channels and things like that. Wouldn't it be a wonderful world if we could maximize the impact of the income that's going to come from that monetization when we get there? Scratch in the Wind, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Nish and Amay and Mountain of Inspiration are being added to the wheel right now. Merriment and Livy will come up as well. And I just skipped one. Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning was our featured channel from yesterday, so I'm going to put them on there as well. Now, we feature a different channel almost every single day on Superchat based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. We do that across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos. As you have seen, we do that so that you have the opportunity to meet almost 300 different creators that have had impact and shown generosity in our community in some way or another. And you could do that even when we're not live streaming. Nemesis 420 is in the house. I'm just going to get them onto the wheel. They happen to be a member. And we're going to look at Mountain of Inspiration right now. So with 465 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push Mountain of Inspiration a little bit farther towards the maybe 470 that they're thinking about today, and then get them a little bit closer to 500. We'd love to see them have their community tab pop up. That'll be happening soon enough. And then, there you go, B9 Nizzle. Good idea. I am definitely somebody who shares frustration that people have with the idea that finance is not taught in school the way that we probably all think that it should be. But thank goodness for things like that here on YouTube where people can get as much information as they want. It's great if they can just find it, right? Mountain of Inspiration is another creator who is sharing wealth, health, and spirituality. Obviously, positive messages, inspiration, and I hope everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. I'm just going to take your latest video here, your latest live stream. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list because I've got to get to know this channel a little bit better. They've been with Superchat a little while now, but I'm still getting to know their content and the creator behind the channel. And like I said, this is why I like putting channels on the screen the way we do, so that over time I'll get to know your channel a little bit better. I can promote you better every time that you're here. So let's spin the wheel. We're going to move a little bit faster now because we've been on for about an hour and a half. We got about an hour to go if everybody wants to hang out that long. We will get Faye Blatcher up here now and see what they've got going on. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Life Cycle with Cindy, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Lori's Tech Time is in the house. They happen to be a member, so I've put them on the wheel. They actually have, you know, when we have our YouTube accounts set up, we have brand accounts now that are forced, and then our YouTube channels run inside of those. Lori's Tech Time has a membership with another account, but for that reason I put that channel onto the wheel as soon as they get here, like we do with all members. So Faye Blatcher has 2,400 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 2,500 she'll be thinking about. Faye Blatcher is somebody who's here with us almost every single day, always engages conversation in the chat. She's an unbelievably supportive creator, and when I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams, I run into her regularly, both supporting other creators and engaging conversation, which is always great. I keep putting a lot of focus on that, because when you engage conversation in a live chat, whether it's a premiere or a live stream, you're doing a great service for the host, sending engagement signals into the algorithm. And then, oh my goodness, Mark the Shark, you just had some more puppies not too long ago. Mark the Shark obviously is a breeder and has shared with me a couple of stories of some of these litters that have come out. But congratulations for that. I hope everybody's happy and healthy. And Mark the Shark has been a long-time friend of Tuber Chat. They originally come to us from our friends at Two Pineapples. Mark the Shark, of course, has their own channel, bringing us a lot of variety. I'll be looking forward to seeing what you've been up to lately. But because they dropped that Super Chat on us, we're going to make that the next channel that we're going to look at. So I'll actually just put it up right now. And I've added Faye Blatcher's latest video into my catch-up list so I can get caught up with that channel. So Mark the Shark is here. And here we go, 13 puppies. I'm going to watch that video afterwards. I'm just going to add that into my catch-up list. I'm actually going to take this video of your truck, because we were talking about this too. I forget the year on that truck, but I'm going to take that, add it into our catch-up list. We were talking about that not too long ago. Mark the Shark has been incredibly supportive on all of my channels. They happen to also be a moderator on our copyright-free music channel. For anybody who hasn't already seen it, all the same music that you hear in the background of Tuber Chat is available as royalty-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams, and we have a lot of very long live stream replays over there that you can use to just let things run in the background of possibly your own live streams or videos, and they're all instrumental, so you don't have to be worried about being sung over, spoken over, or any of that stuff. So Mark the Shark is bringing us a lot of variety on their channel, a lot of outdoor footage actually, and this is what I was talking about. His brother's dogs both had puppies. They had an unexpected extra litter over here, and then now Mark the Shark seems to be doing something else over here, which is really cool. So I'll look forward to looking up that video, or both of these videos. And Mark the Shark is talking about Hawaii as well, which happens to be obviously a beautiful area. Coach Sherry is coming up right now. This is another longtime friend of Tuber Chat and somebody who loves spreading positivity and motivation and inspiration to others. Coach Sherry has 769 subscribers right now. They're getting pretty close to 800. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. They've been posting frequently again, which is great now. I see you're posting just about every single day. So I'm just going to take your latest video. I'm going to take two. I'm going to take the latest one. Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list, and then I'm going to take your general store video just because that's a little bit longer. You'll get a few more minutes of watch time there. And Coach Sherry has been a longtime friend of Tuber Chat. This is another creator who's out supporting others regularly. So when you bounce in between premieres and live streams, it's common to run into Coach Sherry, and always spreading positivity and motivation to others. If anybody in the house has not already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. We're doing spectacularly with over 90 again already. I appreciate that. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. So let's spin the wheel. Oh, Mark the Shark. I'm sorry, I didn't notice. Mark the Shark has hit the stream boss. When I if you can imagine the way that I'm staring at my computer, I'm lucky enough to have a second screen, but by the time I look over towards the stream boss, it's way over on the side. It's in my outside of my peripheral vision, and I have to look over there to see. But what Mark the Shark is talking about is the video game life meter that you see under my camera there. And he will get a little bit of extra exposure for that. The last person to knock the life out of the last stream boss with either a membership or super chat becomes the next stream boss. So we'll see that for a little while. Lori's Tech Time is here, and this is a creator who is bringing us product reviews of electronic gadgets more than anything else. One of the things they're introducing us to is Gadget Discovery Club, which is it was a monthly subscription box. Hers is monthly. They now offer a quarterly one, and it includes electronic gadgets, which is really cool because that's something that's right up my alley personally. And with all of us, you know, using so many electronic devices these days between our phones, tablets, laptops, and different things like this, it'll be interesting to see what Lori's Tech Time is going to come up with. So I hope everybody will connect with her. She's also shown generosity in a shout out video she did recently, including Tuber Chat. So we added that onto our front page, as we always do for any of those shout out videos, whether it's one that includes many different channels and Tuber Chat is mentioned, or if it's a video specifically about Tuber Chat, we put those on our front page. And a la carte, yes, sometimes they can be frustrating, that's for sure. It can be an expensive habit too, as a matter of fact, when we start talking about electronics and things. I've got a small pile of things I need to review on my desk here. I've been procrastinating, but eventually I hope to get those review videos out there. Laura's Yarn Talk, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I'm not sure if Wolf Spirit Productions came in today yet, but thank you for mentioning that. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Peacekeeper, thank you for coming in. Nemesis 420 is up next. Lori's Tech Time has 437 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit closer to the 500. That will bring that community tab out for her. I'm sure it will happen soon enough. And what we're looking at right now is Nemesis 420. This is a longtime friend of Tuber Chat. More than anything else, they are bringing us gameplay videos, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting this creator. They're already, they're obviously mixing up the live streams and videos, so I'm hoping we can catch them on both. I'm hoping to catch you on a live stream soon. 311 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they'll be thinking about. Now, I talk often about, let me just see, did Wolf Spirit Productions come in today? Oh no, Wolf Hunt Paranormal is here. Wolf Spirit Productions is another dear friend, along with Sparkle's Hope Chest. They're usually here every day, but they happen to be a truck driver as well, and I know they're having a very busy time right now. All truck drivers, I think, are really in the middle of a lot of disarray, so I think they're very, very busy right this second. But Wolf Spirit Productions is a creator who's got a lineup of like 100 videos ready to go. They are really taking their YouTube channel seriously, so I won't be surprised to know that they're working on that right now. Tina Rollrag, good to see you back in the house. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to, as long as everybody's still active. We should get around to everybody. Cali King 916, I saw you come in a while ago. Not sure if I welcomed you, but it's always great to see that creator. They bring us a real-world look at Sacramento, California. So Nemesis 420, again, with 311 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. Thank you for pointing out the membership emojis. In any channel where you are a member, the hosts will often have those special custom emojis available. And those are really cool because they're unique to every channel, but I do appreciate our members playing around with those. Let's grow, let's grow, let's grow is absolutely the thought behind Nemesis 420. So Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning was just featured on Tuber Chat. We feature a different channel almost every single day. Today's featured channel is Prepper for Life. I didn't put her on the wheel, did I? Oh, of course not, because she was the featured channel. We looked at that channel first. Sane Auto, good to see you back in the house. That's from Insane, is it Insane Investing? Forgive me if I'm mistaken about the channel name. I think it's Insane Investing. Sane Auto is here. Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning is bringing us a look at beauty products. They do that in different ways, whether it's a top 5 list or a haul or an unboxing or just a simple review. They've shown generosity in a couple of different ways, including a giveaway that you see in their latest video. I'm hoping they'll post another video shortly. It's been a few weeks. Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning. We don't have a sub count on this channel right now, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards their next milestone. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. So we just want to do everything we can to push each other along, and everybody in that case will be just fine. So we're at 99 thumbs up. Thank you everybody for that. If you haven't already given one, I hope that you will. Experience Africans came in, and it's good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Emerge Kenya TV, good to see you here as well. Please don't forget those thumbs up on the way in. It looks like we're going to cross 100. And then, yes, Insane Investing. Somebody was just asking moments ago, B9 Nizzle, who's brand new to Tuber Chat today, was just asking for investment channels of different types. So Insane Investing is brand new to Tuber Chat. They've only been here a couple of times so far. I'm still getting to know them, but that's an example of another investing channel for anybody that's looking for finance. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And then we're going to look at what's happening with Makeup Mom and Son. Bloggers Martin Tube, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the chat here. Everybody will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Makeup Mom and Son has a brand new premiere coming up for an interesting flavor of potato chips, 3 cheese potato chip review. She'll be doing that in another hour and a half or so. So after Tuber Chat, she will have some fresh new content about a half an hour after we finish. Makeup Mom and Son is a dear friend. She's here both as a moderator and a member, and she's been a dear friend for a long time. She shows generosity in every way that you can. She does a mix of all kinds of variety on her channel. Sometimes unboxing videos, lots of product reviews, often get ready with me type looking, talk about beauty products in different ways. A lot of random live streams where we see other creators from here in the Tuber Chat family collaborating with her as well, and she's got a lot more friends to introduce you on her channel as well. She will allow and encourage everybody to connect in the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat, so you'll meet more friends over there, and she's fully monetized. Lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships. Jay says, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. And what you'll notice as well is she's got this interview series going on right now. She took a couple weeks off. She'll be back again this coming Saturday and the Saturday after that. Popping the Popcorn, who's here in the chat with us right now, is actually up on deck to be interviewed a couple of weeks from today. And I've been honored to have been a part of that interview series, and you will find some of the creators you know from here in the Tuber Chat family, and many creators you'll be introduced to for the first time when you get over there. So I hope everybody will connect with Makeup Mom and Son. Like I said, she's been a dear friend, an unbelievably much loved and well-respected creator. And there is Insane Finance. Insane Finance. Sorry, I said investing. I was just trying to remember the name of the channel. Insane Finance is here. Stocks and investing is mostly what they do. I'm still looking forward to getting to know their channel as well. So it's time for me to add some names to our wheel from our chat list. So I'll do that right this second while we look at Makeup Mom and Son's channel. She's done giveaways. She's constantly thinking about her viewers and how to expand the variety in her content. So, you know, she talks about the thing that she does regularly, talks about how she can expand into new things. We were talking about a lot of the monthly subscription boxes the other day. She's done a lot of BoxyCharm. Obviously, there's a Birchbox review video here, but then as well, she's looking at different ones so that she can mix up the content on her channel. Scarlet Andy, good to see you back in the house. And I'm just seeing what I can do right now about adding some new names to our wheel. Our Aoki Homestead, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. Oh, Madam Soul Food, when we talk about, forgive me if I'm interfering and not understanding your conversation, but when we talk about here, we have a lot of new channels here today. When we talk about the idea of visiting somebody's house and leaving them a package or a gift, what we're talking about is visiting their channel, watching a full video of at least 3 minutes long. It's very important that we watch a long enough video. Better if it's even longer, better if you watch more than one. Leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I recommend 3 or 4 sentences. That's the gift or the package, right? So I visited your house, I left you a gift, means that I've been to your channel, watched a video, and left you a comment that you'll be able to find. So that's kind of what we're talking about there. So it's time for me to add some names to the wheel. Let me see what I can do about that. Nishiname is still on there. Mary Minton Livy is there. B9 Nizzle Stocks. And I'm still getting to be used to saying the name of this channel. Stocks and Crypto. Forgive me, I'm going to short form it on my wheel here, but we'll look at that soon enough. Nurse Leslie is a longtime friend of Superchat, a compelling storyteller. We'll get her channel up shortly. She brings a sprinkle of comedy into her videos as well. Mountain of Inspiration, we looked at. Mr. Bones is going to come up as well. So let's spin. We'll get another channel up here, see who's coming up. And thank you, Jay Says, for the share. I really do appreciate that. We've got about 45 minutes left. I will get as many channels as we can onto the screen between now and then, and we will try to get through as many as possible. Today doesn't seem to be quite as hectic as the last 2 days, although it is very busy, and I do appreciate that from everybody. We try to get through as many channels as we can every single day. We don't always get to everybody, but it's not just based on how long you're here. It's also how much you're interacting with other channels. And there's a robot in the background called Botissimo that keeps those statistics for me so that when I need names for the wheel, then I go over to that list. Oh, yeah, Insane Finance. Yeah, actually it does. That's a good point. When we don't watch a full video, that can actually hurt that creator's averages on their channel for average time viewed per video, if that makes sense. What we're talking about are these red lines. So when anybody watches a full video on YouTube, you'll have a red line that goes all the way across. That sends an engagement signal into the YouTube algorithm to say that that creator's content was so engaging that you had to watch the whole thing. And this is one of the reasons why I push swapping playlists on creators so much. When somebody's running a playlist of your videos, they're running every video from beginning to end. That can bump up your averages on your channel. One of the reasons why I push it so much. Diva Divine Light, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. Yes, I was happy to have checked out your channel earlier today. And thank you, the how-to lady. I hope to expand into more information so that we're talking about some new things. I know I talk about the same things over and over just because of the format of what Superchat really is. But I'm hoping to eventually get into some tutorial videos and things like that, and that might spark a different type of conversation more so than what we're able to have here. So Charlene Heel has 547 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 600 that they're thinking about. Pardon me, I'm not drinking enough today. Charlene Heal is a powerhouse of energy, positivity, and motivation. She spreads that both on her channels, both of her channels and her videos, as well as in our chat here and everywhere she goes. Didn't get a fair response. Oh, forgive me. What on earth did I say? Oh, thank you. Thank you for the share. I really do appreciate that. And of course, the positivity in the chat as well. So I'm going to get through as many channels as we can. We're going to look at Charlene Heal's second channel, Business, Services, and Opportunities. This is another creator who seems to be everywhere all the time, supporting other creators. I hope you'll connect with her on both channels. We'd love to get her second one going here, 22 subscribers. We'd love to start pushing that up towards the 25 that she's thinking about right now and get her a quarter of the way or more on that road to the first 100. Pardon me. And then yeah, hopefully we can push her along on both channels. Yeah, ComNatural 247. I've got a couple of tutorials on my personal channel. They've done not badly. There's a Twitter one that seems to be doing well, and then Instagram as well. And all they are is showing you how I share YouTube videos out. The Twitter one's good because it's got 3 different methods, but the Instagram one shows you how I share a post and a story. It's getting a little bit dated. I've got to redo it for Superchat eventually, but you'll find those on my personal channel. I also have a video for how to keep up with your comments a little bit better and faster. Even though I'm always behind on my comments. Somebody actually slammed me for that because I had done that video on how to keep up with your comments, and I responded to a comment weeks later, and they were like, yeah, good job keeping up with the comments. But you know that people are going to hammer you no matter what you do, right? So another channel that's brand new to TuberChat today is B9 Nizzle. Stocks, crypto, land, invest, sports, fun. So there's a handful of different content in this channel, but primarily what they're leading off with is stocks and crypto. Hopefully there'll be some NFT talk there as well. I find that of personal interest. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but I am looking forward to getting to know your channel. 302 subscribers here. I'm hoping we can give them a warm welcome and push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. First time fishing adventures. Good to see you here. And B9 Nizzle. What I'm going to do, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but I'm going to take one of your videos. I usually look for something around 10 minutes, although most of your stuff is right around the 3-minute mark. I just want to remind everybody for a second, please remember we're always watching videos that are at least 3 minutes long. Better if it's 4, 5, 6, or 7 minutes. This creator has a handful of 5-minute ones. I see a 6-minute one here. I'm going to take this 9-minute, actually this 10-minute video, and this is what I'm going to, oh, maybe not. I'm not going to use that. I'll use your next 10-minute video here. I'm going to add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators, and that should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat as well now and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. I'm going to see what I can do about adding some more names onto the wheel right now. We're going to look at Mr. Bones. This is another creator who seems to be out supporting others regularly every day when I'm out trying to do the same thing, bouncing in between premieres and live streams. I often run into Mr. Bones' engaging conversation always. 422 subscribers. Just please make sure that you spell it the right way. So he's got Mr. Bones with a period in between the 2 words and no spaces. You might have to use your filters, which you can do on a computer or on a phone or tablet, so that you can make sure you're looking for channels as opposed to videos or anything else. And yes, and NFTs are under crypto, so that's cool. I'm just excited about that stuff. I continue to learn. I have dipped my toe into the crypto arena, and I'm very interested in watching what's happening with NFTs so that I can figure out how to be on the right side of the fence of that kind of stuff as well. So we have Mr. Bones with 422 subscribers. Now, I'm still getting to know their content. They're more of a supporter than creator in my eyes, because I see them out supporting others, but they've got a lot of content here, so I've got to get to know it a little bit better. They're often here in the midnight hour with a lot of different creators. That's a good collaboration that goes along with a handful of different creators that get together, and I'm always happy to see people collaborate with each other. So they also are doing the featured channels collaboration with a couple of familiar faces there, which is really cool to see. So obviously an influential channel when you look at people supporting each other in this way. You'll see Mr. Bones bouncing in between different premieres and live streams, supporting other creators. I'm always happy to see that. So let me see what I can do about adding a few more names to the wheel. If you haven't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I'm hoping that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. I'm just looking at what we can do about adding some more names onto the wheel right now. Popping the Popcorn will come up. That's Katie. She's part of the Midnight Hour crew as well. Simply Quana will come up. And TWTTV is going to come up as well. Did we look at Wolf Haunts Paranormal? Yeah, I think we did, right? I had put them on the wheel because they happen to be a member. I just want to make sure we didn't miss that channel. So let's spin. We'll see who's coming up next. It's going to actually be Popping the Popcorn. I was talking about this. What I'm meaning is when you look on Mr. Bones' channel here, you see this logo for the Midnight Hour. There are a lot. This is a short video, so it might be just promoting it. There's Have Cheetah Will View in that video as well. And Popping the Popcorn is a part of this crew. There's a handful of creators that get together. They do this Midnight Hour live stream, and it's always engaging conversation. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. There's the Midnight Hour right there for Katie from Popping the Popcorn. Now, what she does on her channel more than anything else is movie reviews, and it's pure opinion on this channel, which is really cool because as you get to know Katie's taste in the different movies that she's talking about, you can also suggest to her different videos or movies or films for her to review, and she'll do that. So you'll be able to get an opinion from her on her thoughts about different things that you may have already seen or might be thinking about. Paralife TV, good to see you back in the house. They had a slight name change. They've just been in Tuber Chat a couple of times now, but it's good to have you back. I did enjoy your hotel review video the other day. It's interesting to see. When I saw Paralife TV, we have so many channels in the Tuber Chat family from the paranormal genre. And when I saw Paralife TV, that's immediately what came into my head. But then when we look at the channel name, you see Life as a Paraplegic. They recently changed that, but the other name was similar. And the one video that I've seen so far is a hotel review, and they're describing the different areas. And it's interesting that they have an accessible hotel room with a smaller bathroom than the regular hotel room. And it's really something else to kind of see. And interesting to learn about that stuff, right? To get an idea of what it's like in somebody else's shoes a little bit. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Popping the Popcorn is popping out some shorts. as well, and they're mixing up the live streams and videos. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Popping the Popcorn. Katie, the host of this channel, has been unbelievably supportive ever since first finding the Superchat family, and when you're out bouncing in between premieres and live streams yourself, you'll likely run into her supporting other creators regularly, as I do. Nishiname is here for the second time. I hope I'm pronouncing this right for you. They're brand new to Superchat, just here for the second time. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take your longest video, which is this latest one, add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. I need just a quick second. I'm going to come right back, and then we are going to look at TWT TV. We're back, and let me get TWT TV up here. They've actually got a couple of channels. This is a dynamic family of creators. They've been longtime friends of Superchat. 924 subscribers right now, so they're officially on the road to 1K. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther right now. And then I notice we have a brand new channel in the chat. Germ on the board, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. TWT TV is pure variety. This is, like I said, a dynamic family of creators, and they bring us around both on their travels, around their home. They show us all the interesting things that they're doing in their life. You can see that they talk about variety on their channel. Now, when we get to Lil Red and Bunny Tracks, which is a second channel from these same creators, what we find here is music videos that are made by the same creators from TWT TV. So it's a really cool combination of channels. I hope everybody will connect with them on both of their channels and introduce yourself to this dynamic couple and family. Like I said, they've been longtime friends of Superchat. By the time I featured their channels, it was long overdue, but we did feature both of them last year. So I'm going to see what I can do about adding some more names to the wheel now. Alucard is going to come up, and Calm Natural 247, and 6 Acres Farm and Rescue. So just keep in mind, the wheel is not run just by how long you're here. There's a robot in the background that helps me keep a list of how active everybody has been in the chat, how much you're interacting with other creators here. And when I need names for the wheel, I look over to that list and pull them out. So I'm going to get to as many channels as I can in the next half hour or so. Not sure if we'll get to every channel, but we'll do as much as we can. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More is coming up right now. This is another dear friend, somebody who happens to be here both as a moderator and a member. They are somebody who also collaborates with others regularly. So we see Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More popping up in other live streams, whether it's Makeup Mom and Son, Corinne's Life, or others. And with 1,400 subscribers, he's actually got that locked in now with about 1,410 or so. I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther. Now, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More is down to about the last 150 hours of watch time. So if anybody in the house is looking for somebody to swap playlists with, we know that Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More will be willing to do that. What you'll find on his channel, a lot of train videos, And it's really cool because sometimes he shows us the train, sometimes he takes rides, which is really cool. He mixes up that content. But he sprinkles in a little bit of variety. Sometimes you'll see a product review or an unboxing video or a random live stream. But as well, once a week, he'll do a special live stream for the purpose of allowing everybody to connect the same way that we're doing here in Tuber Chat. So you'll meet more friends and family members over there. 345 Barry, who is in the channel with us right now or in the chat, has come to us from Sam Slog's Trains and More. For instance, Peacekeeper, good to see you in the house. I know you've been here for a little while, but thanks for hanging out. So let's spin the wheel. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If you have mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or @mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I will keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. Oh, and then Mr. Bones, everybody who's connecting with you should be leaving a comment of some kind of substance, hopefully 3 or 4 sentences, but they should be leaving a comment on a video so you can go into your comments section that allows you to click right on them and get to their channel right away and then return the favor. So Merriment and Livy is here. I'm hoping everybody will connect with them. They've been to Tuber Chat many, many times, and I'm still getting to know the creators behind the channel and their content, but I'm just going to take this I'm going to take this video where the two of you are together. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. What that will allow me to do is catch up with your channel, make sure I don't fall too far behind, and get to know your content a little bit better. Just going under the radar, says Peacekeeper. That's cool. And then, yeah, Sam Slog's Trains and More is working aggressively on their hours, right? Courtney Shanice Reviews, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. They just added their first name to the beginning of their channel name. We've seen Shanice Reviews many times before. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. So it's pure variety here on Merriment and Livy, but what we find as well in the last few videos is a couple of these. I'm interested about this speed eating money challenge, but then as well fried sauce fish. So we're trying different foods here. I'm still getting to know, like I said, the different content on this channel, but there's a lot of variety. Mukbang, lifestyle, vlog, and family, they say. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. We've seen Merriment and Livy many times. I've seen them out supporting other creators as well. The How-To Lady is sitting in the pole position on the wheel and has been for a while. We're looking at Simply Quana now. So this is a new channel to come into the Tuber Chat family, and we'll see what they've got going on. I'm still getting to know their content, obviously, but they've got 394 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. They're getting close. I have got this video. It's probably in my catch-up list that didn't get quite through yet. So I'm just going to take another video now. I'll take your fireworks video. I'm going to add this into our catch-up list, and that will allow me to catch up a little bit, get to know your content a little bit better, and hopefully we can push this creator. Like I said, it's nice to hit different milestones. I don't know if we can get you quite to 400 today, but we can get you close, and hopefully you can come back tomorrow and we should be able to get you up and over the 400 that you're thinking about. So I'm going to add some more names to the wheel right now. Let me see. I should refresh my pages a little bit and see who's still with us. I'm not sure if Butterfly Queen is still here. And Purple Tube will come up and dine with Sonia. And I will refresh and we'll see what else I can do. I will get through as many channels as I can within the next 20 minutes or so. And I will get our raid ready to go as well. So, Simply Quana looks like pure variety. I'm still getting to know their content. Like I said, hopefully you'll enjoy that too. But they've been back to Tuber Chat. I forget if this is your second or third time now, and I could be wrong about that even, but it's great to have had you back. And pardon me while I look at something in another window here. Prepper for Life is our feature channel for today. If you haven't already connected with them, I hope that you will. Let's spin the wheel. We'll see who's coming up next. If Brown Girl Bella is still on, we're going to go and raid Brown Girl Bella, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and more. And then thank you, Dine with Sonia. Hopefully you're meeting lots of friends and family members. Again, I just want to put a lot of focus on the idea that while we're connecting, the idea behind Tuber Chat, of course, is generosity over and above anything else. We wish to give much more than we expect to receive, knowing that that, of course, comes back to us anyway. In that spirit, we want to make sure that we're making the first move, reaching out to other creators and giving them all the things we wish they would give to us. So when you want 3 people to watch your videos, you go watch 10. When you want a comment of 2 or 3 sentences, you go leave 3, 4, or 5 sentences. When you wish somebody would watch a 10-minute video, you go watch a 20-minute one, and things like that. Alucard is here not for the first time today. I think this is their 2nd or 3rd time with us, but the first time on the screen. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take your Tubi video here and add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. They just did a 100 sub live stream, but they're already at 122, so I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer towards the 200 that they'll soon be thinking about as well. So I'll spin the wheel, and 6 Acres Farm and Rescue is going to come up right now. We'll see what they've got going on. Hopefully they're still here in the chat with us. If I do, I know it could take a long time to get onto the wheel and the screen and things like that. So I don't think 6 Acres Farm and Rescue is still with us. If you are, just please say anything at all in the chat. And I will spin very quickly. 6 Acres Farm and Rescue has 477 subscribers. I can see I'm behind with them, so I'm just going to take their latest video, add it into my catch-up list. Natural 247 is coming up. I'm pretty sure they're still here with us in the chat, but we'll double check. Nurse Leslie's still on the wheel, along with the How To Lady. There's a few other channels here. Oh, there's 6 Acres Farm and Rescue. Okay, forgive me. I'm just going to go back, and Natural 247 will be the next channel that we're looking at. So I'm still getting to know the content here on 6 Acres Farm and Rescue, but I have already run into them supporting other creators as well. We get a bit of variety here. A lot of outdoor footage and a lot of furry friends here when we look at. There's some goats here, pig over here, and we're talking about some more shorts that they've added as well. I don't watch a lot of shorts because I'm usually not on a phone when I'm on YouTube. I intend on watching more of these, but I still haven't managed to get through a lot of these things yet. And also enjoys taking rides on his giraffe. See, I never know if somebody's kidding in the chat, but that might actually be serious, which is interesting, says Mr. Bones. But there's obviously a lot of different content on this channel. So I'm still looking forward to getting to know their content a little bit better, but they've been to Tuber Chat a few times now. Lenny the Lawyer Live, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. That's another recently featured channel. Thank you, Charlene Heel. I appreciate always your energy and positivity and motivation. Natural 247 is here. They are a channel that is bringing us pleasing visuals and audio so that we can relax or chill or meditate or all those different things that these channels are intending for us to be able to do. They've got 77 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, maybe even up and over the 80 that they're thinking about today. And we'd love to get them a little bit closer to that first 100. Natural 247 is another creator who's out supporting other creators regularly. If anybody in the house hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. Thank you, Lenny the Lawyer Live, for that. Peacekeeper says we're buffering, but I think we're okay. Hopefully it's not on our end this time. we've had some good luck yesterday and today so far. So I'm going to start racing through channels. I'm just going to get another handful through here, and then we're going to go for our raid. I'll get a link together for us in another moment. Happy Life with Mariah Hyatt. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I think it's been a little while since you've been here, but I'm pretty sure you've been to Tuber Chat before. But it's great to see you here, so thank you for coming in. And hopefully you're feeling welcome as always, and hopefully you'll meet some friends and family members here. So the How-To Lady has got some featured channels right here front and center on the top of her home page, and that is really cool. I think that speaks volumes for any creator behind a channel showing that kind of generosity. The How-To Lady now has 484 subscribers. They are getting dangerously close to 500, and I'm hoping we can get them there within the next couple of live streams. I don't think we can get you quite there today, but maybe between today and tomorrow, maybe even a little bit longer. But we'd love to see the How-To Lady get that community tab happening. Peacekeeper says YouTube broke itself. That's okay. It happens all the time. If you show me anything on YouTube that works properly, I'll be shocked. But thank you for hanging in there. So what we're going to do is I'm going to drop a link in another moment here, and we will get ready to raid Brown Girl Bella if she's still going to be on. Let me double check and just make sure. And everybody will be able to continue connecting the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat when we get over there. I will drop the link in a second here, and then we'll talk about the How-To Lady. The How-To Lady is a powerhouse of energy and positivity. She spreads positivity and motivation through both her channel and everywhere that she goes. She has been with Tuber Chat for, I think, the whole live stream today, as a matter of fact. But she always spreads so much positivity and kind words through the chat. I really do appreciate that. It makes it a dream to even run a live stream like this when you have creators that are willing to do that. It sends engagement signals into the algorithm, but it's wonderful to see that kind of positivity. Now, the How-To Lady is trying to motivate us more than anything else lately with fitness, and you see that not only on YouTube but in her other content. If you follow her on Instagram, for instance, as well, I see some of that. Now, she's done a great job of promoting other small businesses and YouTubers in series of videos that she's had. She even did a very considerate and thoughtful job on a shout out video for Tuber Chat, which we put on our front page as well. The How-To Lady has two channels. I just point out all the time the branding on this channel because you can see that everything is so consistent. Here you can see that it's a dynamic host, of course. But when we look at our second channel, you're going to see similar branding, just with a different color palette. And I think this is cool because over time, what will happen is as somebody has enjoyed a video from this creator and has then suggested another video, regardless of which channel it's on, they'll be more inclined to click on it. So here we see Dear's First Fashions, and this is where she is bringing us a look at fashion to go along with the motivation and fitness from her original channel, which is really, really cool. So I'm going to spin the wheel, and I'm overdue for getting names onto the wheel. I'm only going to be able to do a few more, but I'll get through as many as we can in the next 15 minutes. So Purple Tube is coming up. Also, what I will do is I will leave this live stream running right up until the moment that we go over for our raid, so everybody can clean up our connections here. But where we're going with Brown Girl Bella, we will be able to continue connecting in the same way. She always encourages that. Here is Purple Tube. They happen to be live right now. 1,930 subscribers. Purple Tube is also willing to help people connect on YouTube, obviously, in a grow stream like this. And she does pure variety on her channel, as a matter of fact, so hopefully everybody will enjoy that. Lenny the Lawyer Live, you and me both. And then Purple Tube has been a longtime friend of Tuber Chat, a very loyal and dedicated supporter. So since she's live and not with us, I'm just going to move on quickly, and we'll see what we can do about getting another couple of channels up. Butterfly Butterfly Queen, I'm not sure if they're still with us. Hopefully they are. I'll double check in a second. And Aggie Taurus is here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Butterfly Queen, just let me know if you're here. They may have already hopped out of the live stream, may not be with us. So I'll move on quickly here to Nurse Leslie. I'll get some more names in a quick second here. We'll go back to Butterfly Queen if they happen to be here, but I'm not going to be able to match which channel that is because they're not in the stream right now. Nurse Leslie has 538 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit closer to the 600 that she's thinking about. Again, I'm falling behind with your channel. She is a compelling storyteller and brings us more than anything else health information that is targeted towards women, but I think we can all draw some education and inspiration from this creator. She also sprinkles in some comedy in the middle of some of her videos. Some are meant for that purpose, and there's a bit of variety here, so I hope everybody will check out Nurse Leslie. She's been a longtime friend of TuberChat and a previously featured channel. This was health, humor, and motivation for a long time, and then just went through a quick name change to Nurse Leslie. So as well, if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. I'm just having a look at what I can do about adding another couple of names to the wheel. I'm going to have to go do it manually. Lenses to their cell phones. I've thought about that, Lenny the Lawyer Live. I still consider it, and I keep forgetting about the idea of doing that. But yeah, there are a lot of lenses that are available for many different popular brands of smartphones where you can change the aspect ratio or at least the coverage that you're getting. It can be very beneficial to, you know, GoPro typically has a wider range of view. You can catch more on the screen with a GoPro camera than a standard iPhone camera, but you can add different lenses to your phone to increase that coverage or zoom or things like that. I'm just adding a couple of names onto our wheel here. First Time Fishing Adventures, along with Experience Africans, Chartomi DeVayo, and Dine with Sonia's already there. Experience Africans will come up next, and we'll see what they've got going on for us on their channel. I'm only going to be able to get through another couple of channels. I'm racing through these pretty quickly now, and I'll drop the link for our raid one more time. I'll leave this live stream running right up until the time that we're going to go for that raid. But anybody can hop over there anytime because she's already on. It's already live, and you can head over there. She will allow and encourage everybody to connect in the live chat the same way that we do here. Experience Africans is pure variety. They mix up the live streams and videos. Hopefully you'll enjoy connecting with them. Ruth Olam's Journey, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Experience Africans, I'm just going to take your latest video here. I know this was a live stream, but I'm just going to take this anyway. Use it for the purpose of catching up a little bit. Make sure I don't fall too far behind with your channel. They've got 1,320 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,400 that they're thinking about. First Time Fishing Adventures is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on their channel. Peacekeeper will come up. They have been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for quite some time. First Time Fishing Adventures is bringing us different types of fishing. So they talk about on their channel the hope of getting the boat out in the next season, a lot more than what they've shown us. But there's a bit of that there. They also do sometimes like fishing off a bridge or fishing right off the side of an area like this where we see water right at the edge of, you know, where they're standing, things like this. And different types of fishing, which is really cool. So I hope everybody will enjoy connecting with them. As you can see, winter bass fishing is what they're talking about here. I'm just going to take this video, add it into my catch-up list. It's been a very... Oh, I've got it in my catch-up list already. I haven't caught up yet. I've been fishing many times, mostly when I was much younger. But there's still a lot to learn when it comes to that kind of stuff. Oh, and then Dine with Sonia connected with First Time Fishing Adventures here. Very cool. Mr. Bones is advocating for experienced Africans as well. Scarlet Andy's coming up. This is another creator who's been a friend of Superchat for quite some time. It's good to have you back in the chat again today. 295 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer to the 300. I don't know if we can quite get you there today, but it will be definitely close if we can get you another couple. Happy... Nwagi Remedies is going to come up on the wheel. I'm going to have to cut it pretty soon. But Scarlet Andy has 295 subscribers like I'm talking about. They got quite a bit of variety on their channel. I'm just going to take one of your latest videos. I'm going to take this video here because I haven't seen what these are. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will allow me to catch up a little bit. Make sure I don't fall too far behind on your channel. I'll spin again. Oh, Peacekeeper. Okay, thank you. I'm going to put your channel up in a second here anyway. You're on the wheel now. Chartomi Devayo is coming up. We'll see what they've got going on their channel. And 1,740 subscribers right now. Now, this is a fairly new creator to Superchat. They've only been here a couple of times, so I'm still getting to know the content on this channel. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take your Christmas video and add it into my catch-up list to see what you've been up to lately. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. We'd love to push them towards the 1,800 that they're thinking about. And then Dine with Sonia is willing to swap playlists. If anybody in the house is willing to do that, for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. I've dropped the link one more time. I keep forgetting to pin that. Let me see if I can go back and find the first one. Possibly pin it. Here it is. I usually pin the link so that we can get to our raid easily. So if anybody wants to head over to Brown Girl Bella, she's already live. There's more people in there. You'll be able to meet more friends and family members over there if you would like to, in the same way that we do here on Superchat. Let me spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And Happy Nwagi Remedies is coming up. This is another brand new connection for Superchat. They're just here for what I believe is the second time today, but this is the first time we're having this channel up on the screen. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take your 12-minute video here. I'm going to add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I will give you a thumbs up and subscribe. Of course, I'll turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Michelle Shelley Style, Fashion Over 60, is in the house for the second time. I think I just accidentally put you right onto the wheel right away, but that's okay. We'll have a look at your channel and look at that luck. As soon as you walk in the door, I put you on and you come right up. But I just watched the first video from this creator because they're just here for the second time. I'm going to end up going overtime here. I've got Lenny the Lawyer live on the wheel as well. So forgive me because I'm really going to race through these channels now. I usually like to put a little more focus on them, but I want to get to everybody if I can before we go. I've dropped a link for our raid. We're just going to go and see Brown Girl Bella. She's doing her Sunday sips right now for a little while longer. Everybody will be able to continue connecting with creators over there the same way that we do here. She's been a dear friend and an influential channel for a long time. Michelle Shelley Style, Fashion Over 60, has got over 3,000 subscribers already. I'm still getting to know the content on this channel. I just watched my first video this morning, as a matter of fact, but hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. Over 3,000 subscribers means there must be much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here quickly. Peacekeeper is coming up. They've been with us for the bulk of the live stream today. They have been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for quite some time. I hope everybody will enjoy connecting with them. When we look for Peacekeeper again, this is another channel with a very popular name. So we've got to dig through the search results, and what we want to do is make sure that we're matching the avatar. It's an unbelievably popular name, but what happens is, as hundreds of people search, find, and click on creator names that are popular like this, eventually YouTube will do a better job of predicting when we're looking for this particular Peacekeeper, and they will rise up the search results. So hopefully everybody will search for them. You might have to go through a few pages, but I'd want to make sure nobody misses them. So I'll just drop their link quickly. And 119 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're going to be thinking about. I'm just going to take your latest 10-minute video, add it into my catch-up list so I can catch up a bit. I'll spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Insane Finance is coming up. Cubs Den, good to see you here. Oh, thank you for coming in. Okay, we're going to go overtime because it's a Blue Jeans raid. So Cubs Den and Blue Jeans Network are always together. They have separate channels, but they always collaborate. And they are fellow Canadians. They are very influential. They have wild live streams, a bulk or a wealth of YouTube knowledge, and they're always helping everybody with their YouTube journey. Over there, they do run, it's not exactly a growth stream. You're welcome to connect with people the same way that we do here, but they put a lot more focus on the conversation behind the different things that we talk about than I'm able to do here. You'll get a lot of information with both Cubs Den and Blue Jeans Network. So I hope everybody will connect with both of them. Thank you for coming in. I'll put those channels up in a second to show you who I'm talking about. We're looking at Insane Finance right now, who's fairly new to TuberChat. I just actually caught them on a live stream the other day. We were having a bit of a conversation there. I'm just going to take another video, add it into my catch-up list so I can catch up a little bit. They've actually got another channel called Sane Auto as well. So I hope everybody will connect with this creator on both channels. Before I spin the wheel, I'm going to put Cubs Den up here. You'll see who has just come in talking about the raid, and they're bringing in people from Blue Jeans Network as well, for which I'm grateful. Like I said, a fellow Canadian here. Cubs Den with over 4,600 subscribers obviously has a wealth of knowledge, a lot to be learned from, as well as entertained and inspired by, and they are constantly giving a lot of information when it comes to how you can improve both your YouTube channel and your YouTube videos. They're fully monetized, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when you get there. Both of these channels have been featured on TuberChat, and I'm just going to show you Blue Jeans as well. They are always together. You'll find them collaborating regularly. Did Blue Jeans Network, they recently changed their... Okay, I did misspell it. So it's proper spelling, Blue Jeans. It was Blue Jeans Network. They changed it to Blue Jeans. I'm just going to take one of their latest videos and add it into my catch-up list. Most of their stuff is short form, but let's see what they've got here. And also fully monetized with memberships and super chats available. So very short stuff, but I'm going to take their latest live stream and I'll add that into my catch-up list here. Blue Jeans is sending over a few people right now. T-Mobile, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. So let's spin the wheel between these two creators, and thank you Cubs Den and Blue Jeans for coming in. I'll get Lenny the Lawyer live up here in a quick second, and we're just going to hang on for a few minutes longer. I have already dropped and pinned the link for Brown Girl Bella, who we're going to follow and go and raid shortly. Anybody can hop over there anytime. She's already off and running and has been for a while. Makeup Mom and Son's going to have a new video up in another half hour or so. So there'll be fresh content over there. Oh, she just ended it? Thank you, Scratch and PPA. Okay, my mistake. So Makeup Mom and Son was going to premiere, right? So what I'm going to do actually is change our raid link then. That's unfortunate that we didn't make it. I wondered about it, but Makeup Mom and Son, I think, had a premiere, right? And that's coming up in 26 minutes. So she'll have a live chat. It's already running. There's a few people in there. I'm going to change our raid link. Thank you so much, Scratch and PPA, because if I don't refresh my page, I don't know. And I will pin this. Now we've got enough time to get through everybody's channel because her live stream, her premiere is going to run in about 20 minutes from now. So I'll drop that link another couple of times. In the meantime, if you want to hit that, I've pinned it. We can head over there at any time. Makeup Mom and Son will allow and encourage everybody to connect in her live chat the same way that we do here. So Aggie Taurus, I've got you on the wheel. I'm going to look for a couple more names. Now, Lenny the Lawyer Live makes it clear on their channel that it is only considered legal advice when you are consulting with a lawyer. But Lenny the Lawyer Live is going to cover legal information that we can definitely learn from and prepare ourselves a little bit better for some of the things that are going to come through. Lady Zion, Sweet Home, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Raquel Namono, I think you've been here for a while. I'm not sure if I welcomed you, but I've got you on the wheel now. If there's anybody in the house that hasn't already been on the wheel or the screen, just please say anything at all in the chat. I'll make sure we get to you. And my goodness, Lenny the Lawyer Live, thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. And then Blue Jeans Network, thank you also for yours, especially for rating and then giving me a super chat on the way in. I really do appreciate that. Blue Jeans and Cubs Den, like I said, are always together. They are extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters, have been friends from the very beginning. When I talk about the idea of how Superchat had started, it's because of the generosity in creators like this that the idea was inspired in the first place, that we would do just another growth stream, but put the focus on friendships. And people like Cubs Den, Blue Jeans, and some other friends that we've discussed kind of said, hey, we'll help you build it, as opposed to, no, don't copy us, don't, you know, compete with us and all that other stuff. And it's unbelievable the generosity that you see in some of these creators. So I hope everybody will connect with both Cubs Den, Blue Jeans, and Lenny the Lawyer Live. And Lenny the Lawyer Live promises to bring us a lot of legal knowledge. I've actually started a second channel as well, which is going to be cool. We'll get even more information from this creator. With 87 subscribers, I'd love to push them a little bit farther, maybe even up and over the 90 that they're thinking about today. Now, hopefully I haven't missed anybody on the wheel. We've gone a little bit over time, but that's okay for today. We're usually here for 2.5 hours, but I want to make sure we get to everybody's channel. So if there's anybody listening or watching that hasn't been on the wheel or the screen, just please say anything at all, and I'll make sure we get you added right now. Dine with Sonia is coming up right now. This is another creator who's talking about doing the featured channels collaboration, and that's where you put those featured channels on your front page. They've already done it, actually. They must have done it while we were streaming. Now, I'm still getting to know the content on this channel, but I'm just going to take their latest video or their featured video here, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will allow me to get caught up with this creator, make sure I don't fall too far behind, and get to know their content a little bit better. This is why I like putting channels on the screen, so that over time I'll be able to promote you even better and talk about your channel in a little bit more of an effective way that will get more people to connect with you over time. Or that's the hope anyway. So hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay in the chat. If you're willing to swap playlists with other creators for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. So I'm just going to drop our link again. We've got a bit of time here, but Makeup Mom and Son's got a premiere ready to go. So, of course, the live chat is already ready. If you want to head over there, I will leave this live stream running right up until the moment that premiere runs, so that you can continue to clean up your connections here, but you'll be welcome and encouraged to connect with more people over there. There's already a few people in that live chat waiting. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here and see what's happening. We're going to look at Tay Mobile. Now, this is an interesting creator because they've come to us from Instagram and are just here for what is really the first time. I think they stepped in for a quick second yesterday or the day before, and I could be wrong about that. But we're looking at this channel for the first time. So we'll see what they've got going on. And let me just double check that I've got the right channel by matching the avatar. So Mark the Shark, yeah, we looked at your channel earlier. We looked at the puppies and things like that. Mark the Shark is a dear friend who dropped a super chat on us a while back that made them our stream boss, as a matter of fact. They're working from home today, but hanging out in the background. So Tay Mobile, we don't have a sub count on this channel right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards their next milestone. What I'm going to do, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, is I'm going to take one of your latest videos, and I usually look for something around 10 minutes. I'm glad to see all the work you've been doing with your thumbnails here. I'll take this 11-minute Call of Duty video and add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I will give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Scratching to Win is coming up right now. One of the things you want to do here while you're looking for this channel is make sure that you're matching the avatar to get the right channel, because Scratching to Win, happens to be a very popular name. So you'll see that there is another channel that comes up, and I made the mistake of connecting to the wrong channel a while back. There's Scratching PPA down there in the search results too. When we click on Scratching to Win, we get the right channel. Mo, it's going to be another 10 minutes or so that we're going to hang on, or at least 5 minutes, let's just say. Jay Says is going to come up on the wheel as well. They haven't been on yet. Aggie Taurus, Raquel Namolo, and Jay Says are all on the wheel. Scratching to Win, another creator in the lottery ticket scratching genre. Now, I'm still getting to know the content on this particular channel because they are fairly new to Superchat. But I'm going to take one more of your videos, add it into my catch-up list again, make sure I get through some more of your content here. 317 subscribers, and like I've said a couple of times today, when I have found channels in the lottery ticket scratching genre, I find a lot of extremely generous creators, very supportive. It seems to be a very tight-knit community that really supports each other, and you see generosity popping through everybody's live streams and premieres and things like that. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Scratch and to Win. They've been back with Superchat a few times now. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. We're going to look at Raquel Namono now. Namolo, sorry. This is the first time that we're looking at this channel on the screen, although they were with us at least once before. Now, again, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but I'm going to take one of your latest videos here and add this into my watch later list. And again, that will allow me after the live stream today to go through my watch later list in the next 24 hours. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well now, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Again, if there's anybody watching or listening that hasn't been added into our wheel or our screen, just please say anything at all in the chat. I'll make sure that you get added. Thank you one more time to Cubs Den and Blue Jeans. I really do appreciate you sending a few friends over today. We were just about to finish our live stream. I was about to go and raid Brown Girl Bella, but apparently she finished her live stream. She'd already been on for an hour and a half. So we changed our raid. We're going to go and see a premiere from Makeup Mom and Son that's coming up in another 15 minutes. That live chat is already running. I'm going to drop the link again right now so everybody can head over there if they want to right away. You'll be able to continue meeting new friends and family members over there, as you always can with Makeup Mom and Son in her live chats, whether it's a premiere or a live stream. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting over there. Jay Says is here with 1,170 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,200 that they'll be thinking about. I'm just going to take one of your latest videos here. Actually, I'll take your featured video, and I'm going to catch up with your content a little bit, get to know your content a little bit better. And then as time goes on, I'll be able to feature your channel better every time you're here. And then thank you, Lenny the Lawyer Live. Yes, if anybody hasn't given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up on the way out. Give Makeup Mom and Son a thumbs up on the way in. Like I said, that live chat is already running. Now, I'm going to leave this live stream running for another 10 minutes or so while we wait for the premiere to begin. I'll leave it running right up until that starts, or at least the countdown starts, so that everybody can clean up their connections here. We'll go over there and raid Makeup Mom and Son. I'll be over there as well, and everybody's welcome to continue meeting new friends and family members over there in her live chat the same way that we do here. Aggie Taurus is brand new to Superchat, so again, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm doing is taking your latest video, adding that into my watch later list, and after the live stream today, I will go through my watch later list in the next 24 hours. I will watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of this video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. One more channel we almost didn't get to is Forever the Lewises. They're here for the first time as well today, so the same speech goes for you. And I'll look forward to getting to know your channel, but I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So I'm going to take one of your latest videos. I'll take this 16-minute one here, and I will add this into my watch later list. And again, I'll watch your video after the live stream today in the next 24 hours. When I go through my watch later list, I'll watch that video in full, leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of the Who Knows Who Better video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. So thank you everybody for the time that you spent. I really do appreciate every moment everybody can spend here in Superchat. We are back tomorrow, 3 hours earlier than today. Thank you again, Cubs Den and Blue Jeans Network, for sending over some friends again. I really do appreciate that. I'm going to leave this live stream running for another 10 minutes right up until Makeup Mom and Son's premiere starts. But everybody can head over there whenever you'd like. I'm going to drop the link again, and we can go over there and everybody can start meeting each other in Makeup Mom and Son's live chat while we wait for that premiere to begin. And hopefully everybody's going to enjoy the rest of their day. So thank you everyone, and we'll see you over there. Bye-bye.